Hi guys, I seem to have a bit of a love-hate relationship with the GoPro Hero cameras, and that is because of a number of issues that seem to occur on a fairly frequent basis. Now, one of the most annoying issues is that the red light comes on, but it's not actually possible to switch on the camera. And I find that really frustrating, but fortunately the fix seems to be relatively straightforward. So I want to make sure that you guys know how to do it so that it's not going to be too much of a trouble for you going forward. So in this video we're going to go by a step-by-step diagnosis and then also how to fix it. Alright, let's get straight into the video. Alright, so the first step is to remove the battery, so take the cover off, remove the battery and pull it out for at least 30 seconds. Now this is going to effectively release the electricity that's still held inside the capacitor, and hopefully after about 30 seconds or so you should find that the red light should go off. Or in theory. If it does, then you can simply just reinsert the battery back in again, and hopefully the actual red light is then going to stay off, and you can then be able to switch on the camera in a normal way. So we're effectively performing a soft reset. But if this step doesn't work for you and the red light still remains on, then we're going to proceed to the next step. Okay, for the second step, we're going to do almost the same things we did in the first step, but this time when we take the battery out, we're going to hold the side button down with our finger, and we're going to hold it in for at least 10 seconds while we insert in the battery back into the GoPro camera. And what that's going to do is going to form effectively a hard reset of the GoPro. So the previous step was a soft reset, this is going to be a hard reset, and after doing that hopefully you may find the red light is going to be switched off and the camera will then operate in the normal way and you're back in business. If that doesn't work, we're going to then proceed to the next step. Alright, so let's now move on to step 3. Now what we're going to do here is we're going to see whether the actual fault could be with the battery itself, which is why the red light is on, effectively indicating a fault. So pull the battery out again, so you've got effectively a bare GoPro, and then connect it to a wall plug, a USB charger that's actually plugged into wall, not one that's plugged into a power bank or plugged into a computer. Make sure it's plugged into a wall. Insert it off the USB-C into the socket on the side, and you should then be able to hopefully start to switch on the camera from the USB socket. If that works, then it's probably the red light indicated that it could be potentially an issue with your GoPro battery. So then try and obtain, if you can, another second GoPro battery and then pop that in, and hopefully that should then resolve the issue and you've basically got like a faulty battery. If it looks like the battery is absolutely fine and the red light is still on, what we're going to do next is pop the battery back in to the GoPro camera. We're going to still have the USB-C power lead connected to the GoPro camera with the battery in, but what we're going to do now is we're going to now pull out the USB-C power from the thing but leave the actual battery connected in. Alright, now on to step 4. So do this if all the other steps have failed. So with the USB-C power lead connected to your GoPro and you haven't actually got a battery plugged in, so your battery is removed while the USB-C power is connected, what we're going to do is we're going to insert the battery into the GoPro while the USB-C power is connected. And then we're going to see whether the red light goes off. If it does, obviously you can start celebrating. If not, then we're going to then pull out the battery again while the USB-C is still connected. Hopefully then, by doing that, it's going to do another little reset and it might then effectively stop the red light from coming on. If that doesn't work, we're going to proceed with the final step that we can realistically do, and that is to check the actual card that we have inserted into the GoPro camera. Now, very rarely you actually can find this bit of corruption on the storage cards on the GoPro, and that's what's causing the red light to come on, effectively indicating there's an error. So what we're going to do is, of course, carefully take out, I can't even do it, I'm so jammed in here. So what we're going to do is we're going to pull out our little storage card from our GoPro that's in it. So effectively completely got a naked, bare GoPro camera. And then we're going to go back and try to insert the battery back into the GoPro and then try and power it on. And then hopefully you can see whether the red light's gone off or not. So if the red light goes off, and now with the battery inserted, then there's a possible chance your storage card could be corrupted or faulty, so try and change to another one. Okay, so if the red light is still on, then we know that we haven't got a problem with the storage card. So that's pretty much all you can do effectively without contacting GoPro support. If you've still got an issue with the red light, then unfortunately I think you have to go and contact the GoPro support and see if you can get any further advice. If you do, of course, and they have some actual advice, then let me know in the comments, and then maybe I can update to another updated video with some extra diagnostic steps. I hope this video has been useful and saved your sanity, and I'm not throwing the GoPro away. There's a chance you can get it working again. It is very annoying, but hopefully it will be fixed at some point in the future. Take care, and I shall see you soon on another video.